Happy Monday, fun day. And this is the week of celebration. We are in our gratitude, Thanksgiving mode, and it's exciting. And we start early, right? From Monday. I just love celebrations because all our life is the celebration, just life itself. It's already something worthy of celebration. And hello, if this is the first time you are tuning in, welcome to our amazing podcast, Passion Unscripted, where me and my co-host Dina, we talk on different topics of love and relationship and intimacy so we can know ourselves better and we can understand how can we actually intentionally have our love life and intimacy more better, because again, as long as we are breathing and living, there is always room for the improvement, no matter where we are on our journey. And if this is the first time you just happen to run into us, welcome into our amazing world. My name is Irina Portnova, and I'm all about manifestation and law of attraction. How do we consciously create the best love and intimacy life? And I'm here with Dina. Dina, say a couple of words about yourself.
Hi, Irina. It's fun day. It's the Monday.
Woo!
Yes, as Irina said, if it's the first time you are listening to us, I am your co-host here on Passionate Scripted, your sacred sexual awareness coach, the one who cheers on your growth and reminds you to moisturize afterwards. So
I
I am
love that.
I am a coach. I live in Aruba. I kind of I'm a personal coach, a relationship coach, and a sex coach. It's needed, really, it's needed because
Mm-hmm.
I do think the foundation of everything in your life has to do with your intimacy and your spirituality, and these two has to be married, sacred. They have to have a sacred marriage. That's what I teach.
I love it. I love it. And I love that each time we dive deeper into different topics because it never gets old, right? Because
Yes.
again, it's one thing when we are just talking amongst ourselves, and it's a different level when we talk with people who are really spend a lot of time studying it, right? Like you and me. So it's a completely different level of awareness, and we give you the tools, we show you how can you actually create the best intimacy with yourself and your partner. And our topic for today is the art of beginning again, right? Because again, after the relationship has ended, how easy it is for us to start over, right? And I have to say, I always invite people to take the time for themselves. Do not jump right away into the new relationship, because there is the time when we really want to go within and understand why the last relationship did not work. What were the patterns, right? Like what were the habits that did not serve you anymore, right? And again, a lot of times we might blame ourselves or we might blame our partner, but it's very important to look at the situation from the outsider space, right? Do not be actually involved in the situation, but more like understanding, if you are just somebody who is observing this relationship, what is something you would have done differently, right? Because again, it's very important to have that time for ourselves, because what happens when we do not know how to be with ourselves, we jump straight into the new relationships, and guess what, we carry with ourselves the same drama, the same trauma, and we start repeating the same mistakes, and this relationship is also not going to survive.
No. Yes. Beginning again isn't just
Mhm.
a decision. It is a journey. Yes, and we are diving into the messy, sexy, and vulnerable art of starting over.
Mhm.
Not by erasing, and that's a lot of us are erasing our past.
Mhm.
We are not going to erase who you've been, but by honoring the whole journey and walking forward with it. That's what we are going to
Mhm.
do today. So if you're listening to us, take a deep breath and unclench that jaw. Yes, I
Mhm.
felt that. And let's talk about rebirthing. So, starting over. Hmm. People love to act like starting over is a clean slate moment, okay? And uh, it's like you sweep away the mess and poof, you're a brand new person.
Mhm.
Eating kale and journaling with rose quartz on your lap. No, babe, it's not like that.
Mhm.
Beginning again is not a factory reset. You carry every heartbreak, every orgasm, every disappointment, every who the hell does he think he is
Mhm.
moment. And you still choose to rise again anyway. That is courage with curves. That's what we are
Mhm.
going to talk about. Because starting over isn't about pretending you didn't fall. It's about saying, yes, I fell. I cried. I cursed. And yet, watch me bloom.
Mhm. I love that. Especially when it comes to feminine side, right? Because again, we are women. So we are going to talk more about our experiences, right? Dina. So I think it's so important to understand that these kind of endings actually make us more stronger, and our power is so much more than any man could ever imagine.
Yes, yes. I would like to give a tip now that you are talking about this, okay?
Mhm.
Um, you have to honor the body, even if you're a woman or you're a man going through this, because both of us, all the genres, they go through this,
Mhm.
okay? Before you, if you're listening to us, before you try to move on, take a moment to touch your own skin. Yes, you can use this moment to touch your own skin. Go ahead, feel it, recognize. Recognize it has carried your stories, your pleasures, your pain. Your healing starts with acknowledging that this body has been your partner through it all. And take a break. Thank your body. Whisper something sweet to it. Go on. I love you. It will
Oh,
listen. Get intimate
oh,
with your own
really?
resilience. Tell me, Irina, what comes
Yeah,
up?
always, because like I said, I always have this self-love practice every morning where I'm in front of the mirror and I say, I love you, Irina. I'm a magnet for love. And I'm getting better and better every day and in every way. And let me tell you, the more I affirm, the more I'm falling in love with myself. And this is the best feeling because we cannot make anybody to love us if we are not loving ourselves, right? So that's exactly what it is. Oh, let's see. Rachel was giving us the comment. All the experiential data becomes wisdom from a place of radical acceptance. Totally.
Yes.
Yes. We
Thank you so
want
much.
to accept, yeah, every experience because every experience is our life lessons. And we
Yes.
love them and we embrace them, right?
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. So cute, giving my cheeks some tender embrace. Yeah, that's so beautiful, Rachel. Yeah, so basically, I keep affirming that self love affirmation to myself, Dina, every time in the mirror. And I can feel with every cell of my body that I do not owe anything to anybody. And I do not have to do anything to earn that love, just my presence in this world, just my unique essence, because we are all unique as our thumbprints. So do not allow anybody to just, dim your light because Somebody's comment shouldn't be the truth. We have to stand in our power, knowing our own truth. And the more we know who we are, nobody else can change our mind. So that self-love affirmations serve me so much, because when we know who we are, there is nothing and nobody that can make us change our mind.
Yes, I love it. I love it, Rachel, that you're with us and you
Yes.
touch your cheeks. I love it. Fantastico. So
Mm-hmm.
let's continue. But we have Rachel Hill here. Maybe she will join us in this segment also. So the journey through doubt, courage, resistance, and rediscovery. I want to give some tips. Oh, let me see what Rachel said.
Al joined us as well. Hey, Al, we
Own
are on
DNA,
DNA. Mm-hmm.
a
Yes.
unique being. I love you, Elle. Thanks for joining us. Oh, we have an audience. I love it.
Yes, I
so,
love the interaction. Mm-hmm.
let's break it down. Like we are undressing something precious. Okay, first layer is the doubt. The doubt whispers, "What if I fail again?" Huh. Yes, this comes with everybody thinks about this. Thank you for giving this talk today. Oh, yes,
Yes,
you're
Rachel, and thanks for
welcome.
being with us with your beautiful energy, Al and Rachel. We appreciate you.
Yes, let me take the moment to use Rachel and Elle's energy, if I may, to share with the world about this phase that we all had to go through it. This starting over again. So first
Mhm.
layer, doubt. What if I fail again? Well, darling, you might. Yes. And survival isn't measured by how many times you fail, but by how many times you decide to live again. That's the way that we should be thinking. I love your smile, Irina, and I'm going to the second layer immediately. That is resistance. Your nervous system is like, um, baby, unfamiliar territory, hard pass. We resist pleasure, change, intimacy, and even our own magic because it feels risky. Growth requires safety. Safety requires awareness. So you need to go through it. You want me to continue or you want to say something, Irina?
Yes, can I may I just first of all,
Of
I'm so
course.
excited that Rachel and Al are with us live. I love the audience and I love the comments, because remember, each time we are interacting, we are just showing to the universe that we are ready for something bigger, something better in our life. So I celebrate you guys. Woohoo! And whoever is going to watch in the replay, I see you, we love you. So kudos to us, because again, if we do not talk about these topics, we can't grow, right? And as you were sharing, Dina, like failure again, failure is just the feedback, right? So we actually progress with these failures and we improve ourselves and we understand ourselves better. And if our heart is actually closed for the experiences, we cannot attract that person that we would be very happy with, right? And I just love that, like that quote just comes back to me throughout our conversation, and I love that, right? And it's more like for the female, throw me to the wolves and I come back leading the pack. And that's exactly, like, just think about it, with every breakup, with every heartburn, we become more resilient, and we know that no matter what, we come back stronger. It's actually, like, really tapping into our power. We are freaking so much powerful than we ever even thought about ourselves. And in these moments we tap into that power and we realize that we can withstand any storm, and we come back on the other side being more resilient, being more wiser, and ready for that amazing relationship.
Love it, Irina. Love it. You helped me go into the third layer immediately.
Mhm.
Courage. You were talking about um, coming back leading the pack. So that is the courage that I am going to share at the moment. And
Mm-hmm.
courage isn't loud, courage is quiet. Courage is that whisper in your belly that says, I want something more and I deserve something more. That is
Mm-hmm.
the courage. So I will go immediately into the fourth layer, that is rediscovery.
Mm-hmm.
Rediscovery is the sexy part. It is where you learn what you like now, not what you
Mm-hmm.
used to tolerate. And there
Oh,
is a
I
difference.
love that. I love that.
That is a difference because
Mm-hmm.
this is the moment that you need to recognize I tolerated that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do not stay still, you will tolerate it again. And you need to learn what would you like. Okay, so go
Mm-hmm.
ahead. Tell me what comes up.
Yes, I just love that expression because again, right? When we come back from that relationship that did not work, this why I was saying it's so important to give the time for ourselves where we just reflect, right, on everything what's going on, right? And it's important to ask what would I do differently in this relationship, right? Super super important because again, if we continue doing everything the way we were doing, we are going to attract the same kind of connection and the same kind of treatment, right? If we really want to break that pattern and we want to like really claim our best love, we start from ourselves, right? And like you mentioned, Dina, is super important. The keyword is do not tolerate. Be expressive in what is something that lights you up without any fear that, oh my God, am I too much? No, freaking, they're just not good enough for you. That's it.
Yes.
Mm-mm. We are
Yes.
never too much. They are just
No.
not good enough for us.
Yes. Yes. As simple as
Mm-hmm.
that. We should be proud. And you know what? It is a domino effect. More of
Mm-hmm.
us thinking like that, it is contagious. Okay, women will be thinking like that. So L, what does L says? Failure is the path to grow stronger and elevate
Mm-hmm.
more wisdom within us. Totally with you, L. Totally
Yes.
with you. So I want to give a second tip, a sacred sexual awareness tip. So just now we touched our bodies. So now ask your body new questions. Instead of what should I be doing, ask your body, what do I actually desire?
Mm-hmm.
And I will be pausing a little while. What do I actually desire? And the second question that you can ask your body is, what feels nourishing instead of draining?
Mm-hmm.
And the third question is, what feels like truth in my body? And let desire guide the journey, not fear. Choose for something else this time. And if you want to know more, please contact me or contact Irina. One of us can help you out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So, so beautifully said. You know, Dina, what comes to me is like we always search for the love outside of us, right? We always look for that partner to pamper us, to spoil us, but we can actually start by doing it to ourselves. Whatever is your love ritual, right? If you are into, essential oils, you can do the whole ritual where you're just, like rubbing the oil on your body and appreciating every part of it, right? You can say something beautiful to yourself, the compliments. I'm all about the compliments. That's my one of my love language besides the gifts. Hint, hint. But it just, like the more we put love on ourselves, the more we are just exuding that energy for everybody around us. Remember, because people read our energy even before we open our mouth. So just realizing that, like if we love ourselves, if we value ourselves, if we put ourselves on the pedestal, there is nobody who can make us feel differently or think differently, because guess what, if they are not up to our standards, they are just falling off.
yes, Yes, as simple as that. So time flies, Irina. Oh, so we are almost at our time, but before we go, I would like to say beginning again is not about where you're going. It's about who you are becoming on the way there. Soft, brave, sensual, and self honoring. That's what you're aiming for. So, here is your affirmation for today, and you will take it tomorrow also because we are already half of the day is already behind us. So, affirmation: I don't need to start over perfectly. I only need to start again with love.
So
Beautiful. Yes.
beautiful. So,
Take
so
that with
beautiful.
you. Let it live
Mm-hmm.
in your hips, your heartbeat, your choices for today and tomorrow. Okay?
Mm-hmm. And I have another tip. Learn to love yourself first before you allow somebody else to come and join you, because we are the whole by ourselves. So there is no such a thing that another person is my half. No, we are fully and wholly ourselves. The more you give love to yourselves, the more you're going to attract that partner who appreciates you and love you for who you are, without expectations, without anything that they want to see it this way, right? Because once we claim that love for ourselves, we are going to start attracting the partner who is able to give us that love.
Amen. Yes, I love it.
Yay! Awesome sauce. So we would love to thank you so much, Rachel. Thanks so much, Elle, for joining this episode. And just know that our heart always knows the way. Sometimes our logical mind would just, like be there to interrupt the great connection and reception. So we just want to listen to our heart. And sometimes when we make the decision, just, like pause for a second, put your hand on your heart and say, what does my heart really want? Right? The more we learn how to tap into our heart desires, the more we open ourselves for the opportunities and beautiful moments to experience. Because again, love comes to the place where it's welcome, but first, we want to learn to love ourselves properly. Once we do that, then the greatest love is there for us to experience with the right partner who really loves us for who we are, who appreciates us, who doesn't put any, rules on us, who doesn't expect us to be a certain way, because then it's not the freedom, it's just the jail. And just continue discovering, continue flourishing, and know that love is always here, and love is the best feeling that we can all experience. Yay, Rachel, thanks so much. Love it, ladies. Thank you for bringing this to LinkedIn. Yay. Come and join us every Monday. We always live. Rachel, if you want to come jump with us on the episode, just let us know. We would be happy to have you with us.
Yes.
So, yeah, amazing topic. And again, it's all about raising the awareness, because if we do not talk about these things, we cannot really learn and we cannot really grow, right? So, it's
Yes.
important to bring these topics and understand that if we are ready for the new relationship, we want to make sure that we are ready to love ourselves differently. We are ready to have our standards non negotiable, and we know that the right partner is always out there, because that's exactly how it is, right? They're just waiting for us to be ready and to match that energy that they have and we are having as well. So continue loving yourself more. This is my tip. Continue loving yourself more, and the right partner is always going to be attracted to you. All
Yes.
right. Did you want to say anything else, Dina?
Yeah, I would like to thank you for tuning in. And
Yeah.
if you love today's episode, share it, rate it, or whisper it into to your lover's ear, whichever feels like. Until next
Yeah.
Monday.
Yes, and happy Thanksgiving if you are living in United States or in Aruba, right? Because you're also celebrating there, Dina, right? And this is amazing holiday. This is the holiday where we can be grateful more for who we are and for this beautiful journey that we are experiencing. And we also wanted to express the gratitude for each one of you, for Rachel, for Al, for anybody who is listening to us and watching us in the replay. Just remember that the more we are in gratitude state, the more we are attracting more goodness into our life. All right, love you lots and see you next Monday. Bye.